This is Unity, Joy of Life. I'm Nancy Norman, and this is your weekly wisdom. I love the spiritual teachings of lavish abundance, prosperity, and success. Never made much sense to me that our loving Father, Mother, God would want his beloved creation to suffer a life of not enough, or maybe just enough to get by. From the time I was a teenager, I was intrigued with the seeking the formula of success and happiness and prosperity. At a very early age, I found an author that held my attention, and she taught a spiritual formula on how to live a happy, prosperous life. Her name was Reverend Catherine Ponder, and she's a Unity minister. She's perhaps one of the best known, most well known authors on spiritual steps to a well lived life. Her first book is a book called the Dynamic Laws of Prosperity. It's a wonderful book and it's a classic. I read it once every couple of years. And I've decided to take her second book called Open Your Mind to Prosperity. And we're going to have a series based on this book by Catherine Ponder, Open Your Mind to Prosperity. She states in this book, in the very beginning, she says, you can open your mind to prosperity by giving up that ridiculous idea that poverty is a Christian virtue, when it is nothing but a common vice. Poverty is definitely a sin, not a blessing. As Charles Fillmore has declared in his book, Prosperity, the Father's desire for us is unlimited good, not merely the means of a meager existence. We cannot be very happy if we are poor, and nobody needs to be poor. It is a sin to be poor. She goes on to quote a Baptist minister who is well known for one sermon, one talk. He gave it over and over and over and over again. It's called Acres of Diamonds. And he made millions. In fact, the millions that he made, he created Temple University in Philadelphia. And this is what he said. He said, I say you ought to be rich. You have no right to be poor. To live and not be rich is a misfortune. And it is doubly a misfortune because you could have been rich just as well as being poor. So this series that we are going to be studying, Open Your Mind to Prosperity, we're going to be learning how to experience life to the fullest. Life to the fullest. So in the first chapter of Genesis, first chapter of the Bible, God created a lavish, magnificent, abundant universe. And then he created, on the sixth day, he created spiritual man or humankind. And he placed humankind in this world of already prepared abundance. And then he gave dominion over this lavish world. Catherine Ponder suggests that we remember who we are. Remember who we are by declaring, I am a rich child of a loving Father, so I dare to prosper. That's a wonderful affirmation. So we start this series off with this very powerful affirmation. I am the rich child of a loving Father, so I dare to prosper. So what does prosperity mean? Well, for some people, they think it's only money, but that couldn't be further from the truth. For me, prosperity is that sense of well-being in every area of our lives. And that means prosperity for me is peace of mind. It's harmony. It's love. It's happiness. It's success. It's perfect self-expression. And yes, It means financial plenty and security. It means financial plenty and security. So I invite you to join me for this next series. Tell your family, tell your friends, anybody that you think may want to prosper, have them tune in and follow. We'll have not a lot of homework, but we'll have some homework. I invite you to begin keeping a notebook and write down all the things that are beginning and will begin to happen as you practice these principles in prosperity. So your homework for this week is that affirmation that Catherine Ponder suggested. I'm the rich child of a loving Father, so I dare to prosper. I am a rich child, and so are you, of a loving Father. So together, we are daring to prosper. God bless you, and have a prosperous, successful, magnificent week.